Good morning students. Now today we are going to start our 8th lecture of chapter number 1, that is crop production and management. Okay, and we are just discussing about this. Okay, and yesterday we have just completed all these manures topic, the types of manures, all this paragraph, this space we have read the entire thing. Now this activity number 6 we have to be do today. Okay, which I just told you in our yesterday's video. This activity number 6. Okay, now in this activity, first of all, from here you have to do this activity number 6 in your notebook. Okay, from here you can just do this activity. Now take some gram seeds and germinate them. Easily the gram seeds are available. Okay, if you want to do, you may, if it is possible there only. Okay, select 3 equal size seedlings out to germinated seedlings. Okay, now take 3 equal size glass and mark them A, B, C and do the following. What we have to do? Okay, to glass A, add a little amount of a soil with a little cow dung manure. We have to use a little amount of a soil and a little amount of a cow dung as a manure. Second, to glass B, add some same amount of soil in the glass as in a glass A and mix with urea. Urea is available in the market. To a glass C, add only the same amount of a soil as in A and B. 3 conditions we have to do. We have to take A, B and C. These 3 are there, A, B and C. In the A, the size of the glass will be the same. 3 seeds of the seedlings you have taken which has been germinating. Now in the A, you have to be use little bit amount of a soil and a cow dung as a manure. Okay, the same amount of a soil has been used in the glass B also, but in this time you have to be use urea, which is easily available in the market. In the glass C, only you have to be used the amount of a soil which has been used in A and B both. Okay, now pour equal quantity of water into the 3 glasses and plant 2 seedlings in each of them. In each of them you have to plant 2 seedlings. Now keep the 3 glasses for few of days and in an undisturbed place and put water daily. What do you observe after a week? After 7 days, you will find that the growth or the seedlings in the 3 glasses is different. A difference you have seen. Okay, and even you have to be note down all these differences and then you have to be try to explain your result. This is such a easy activity, so you can just do at your home. Gram seeds are easily available at your home, so you have to perform this activity. Clear? If it is possible, if it is not, then no issues beta. Okay, now in this next topic is difference between manures and fertilizers. So difference between the manures and fertilizer. First one is your manure, okay, and second one is your fertilizer. These 2 topics will be there, and even you have to be draw this table of a difference between manure and fertilizer in your notebook. Clear? Okay, and even you have to be learn them out also. First one is manure is a manure is a natural substance obtained by the decomposition of a cattle waste and the plant residue. You know it very well. And fertilizer is an inorganic or a organic salt. This is a salt and this is just be decomposed by the cattle or the plant residue. Okay. Second one is manure can be prepared in the field and it is synthesized in the factories from chemicals. Third one, it improves the quality and texture of the soil as it provides humus content to the soil. It does not provide any kind of the humus to the soil. Fourth one, it restores the water retention ability of a soil. It does not help in the water retention by the soil. Fifth one, it is slowly absorbed by the plants. It is readily absorbed by the plants. It is bulky, so its transportation is not easy. It easy to transport in a bags. It cannot be stored in a house. It can be stored in a house. It is not always available as it forms slowly by the decomposition of process. It is always available and it can be produced rapidly in the industries. It is needed in a large quantity. It needed in a less quantity. Manures is not very rich in the plant nutrients. Fertilizers are very rich in plant nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, NPK. Okay, so these are the difference. Yeah, the manure is a natural kind of a thing. Fertilizer is the chemical process which has been made in the factories, but then also the main factor is that in it works slow. It not retain the water in the soil, but fertilizers have to work fastly. A rapid process is there in the fertilizer, and it is easily available. Okay, and for utilizing in the crops, we have to add large amount of a manure, and fertilizer less amount is sufficient. Okay, so there is a difference between them. You have to be draw this table of a difference between manures and fertilizers in your notebook. Clear? Moving further is sulfate, superphosphate, NPK and CAN. Farmers find better than manures as fertilizers are easy to store, transport and use. There is very much benefits of fertilizer as compared to manure, then that is the reason that farmers are using fertilizers more than the manure. Okay. Fertilizers are supplied either by spraying, broadcasting or through the irrigation channel. Okay. It can easily supplied by just spraying them out in the entire field and through the irrigation channel also. But you know, each and everything is having both the thing up and down, both the positive and negative. Like this, the fertilizer is also having some drawbacks. Okay. So the first one is for the hazards of using fertilizer. Though use of fertilizer has brought about significant increase in the yield of the crop such as wheat, maize, rice, and the continuous use has made soil less fertile and has also caused water pollution. Yes, this is the major drawback, that yes, it is easily available. Okay, it is just to be increase the yield of a crop in the rapid process, but then also if you are continuous using the fertilizer, then it will make our soil less fertile and it will create the water pollution also. Okay, that's why time to time meanwhile manure is also be used, and this is not be happen in manure because it was natural thing, that's why beta. So advantages of using manure is they improve the texture of a soil, which is a drawback of a fertilizer. They increase the water holding capacity of the soil, which is also a drawback of fertilizer. If you are using fertilizer for a long time of a period, they make the soil porous, due to which exchange of gases in the soil improve. They make the porous, a hole. By that the exchange of a gases is easily improves. Increased aeration increases the number of soil friendly organisms like the earthworm and the microbes. Earthworm and microbes are also be very much useful for our crops. Okay, so like this. Next one is the crop rotation. Another method of replenishing the soil with nutrients is by crop rotation. The crop rotation is the method of growing different crops alternately on the same field. For example, the farmer grow crops with like wheat and barley in the first year, then is followed growing the leguminous plant like pea and soybean. In the next season, leguminous plant help in replenishment of the soil with nitrogen. Okay, so they are just be going to use all these things in the alternate method. They are just be using the crop rotation process, because if it just be used, they are just be sowing the seeds of the wheat and barley in the first year, so the next they have to be used to grow the leguminous plant like pea and soybean. Okay, so like this is the crop rotation. They have just be rotating year and year. Next one is how legume plant increase fertility of the soil. Certain nitrogen fixing bacteria are known to be present in the roots and legume of legume plant. On the roots, the bacteria develop nodules like a root nodule. The bacteria live in the nodule called the root nodule. Okay, the symbiotic association with the root of a leguminous plant and the help to fix the atmospheric nitrogen, the nitrogen also fixed can be used to the plant root from the soil. This is how the fertility of a soil increased by the leguminous plant. The process of converting atmospheric nitrogen into compound which can be used by plant is called nitrogen fixation. Okay, so all these is the things which are help to increase the fertility of a soil, that is the legume plant. Okay, and in this legume plant what they are doing, they have to be certain nitrogen fixing bacteria are present in the roots of the legume plant. Okay, and on that roots the bacteria develops a nodules. Okay, they have just been developed a nodules which are called the root nodules because it was developed by the roots of that okay, with the help of the bacteria. Now the bacteria live in the symbiotic association, they are just be living in that in the root. Okay, so they are just be help them out for the atmospheric nitrogen, they have to take the nitrogen. Okay, and which has been fixed be used by the plant root, the roots has been taken from the soil. And how this is the reason that they need the nitrogen. Okay, and the roots are easily capture the nitrogen like this. These are the root nodule, these are the secondary roots, and these are the primary root. So these root nodules have just be grasped the nitrogen from the soil, and which is due to this it increases the fertility of the soil. Okay, and which can be used by the plants, and this is your nitrogen fixation. So your next is what do you mean by nitrogen fixation, and next one, if you are able to perform the activity, you have to perform the activity number 6 and express your observation. And next that you have to be draw a table, and in that you have to be write down the difference between fertilizers and manure. Okay, this is your today's homework. Next topic is about the irrigation. This we have to be do in our next lecture, and your today's homework that you have to be draw the root nodules in a root. This diagram also you have to be draw. Clear? Okay, thank you. That's all for today.